Welcome back to a new video. We're gonna get started on this Ford here today. We're gonna be working on it once again, and we're actually gonna be doing the interior on here because last time we did the tail lights, we lowered it a couple inches, and we added the lettering back here. Pretty happy with. And then before that, we got it run right, gave it a little tune up, washed it for the first time in like 3 years. So if y'all want to see that, go back and check the other videos. But in today, we're going to be doing the interior. So what we're going to be doing in this is I have this mat right here. We're going to probably put down. Kind of hard to see, but I'll get a light. This seat, we're going to take this out. We got a seat picked up from the junkyard out of a little newer truck, but it's a nice seat, no rips and tears, and this one stinks, so I need to get it out of there. The dash, hopefully, maybe take some vinyl and wrap it. I think we're going to change it to like a black, do some black door panels maybe. So we'll paint them up. Then we're going to put some Pour 15 on the floor here, fix these rust holes on that side, paint that door panel, and then do a headliner. I'm going to fix the headliner. We got to get a new backing board, but it's not too bad. And then maybe paint the trim black. Alright, so we're going to start and we're going to move the seat forward, unbolt the back and then the front, and then take it out that way. So, alright, it's the 9/16. This thing's been in there a while. I doubt the seat's ever been taken out. Okay, that's not terrible. It's coming. Oh, I got it. All right, there it comes. Got it. There you go. All right. Here we go. All right, we're gonna start by vacuuming all the big chunks. Spray it down. Get all that junk off there. All right, so we've let the degreaser sit for a little bit, so now we're gonna wipe it up with these old used rags. Oh yeah, look at how dirty. That's terrible. Yeah, most of that's just rust. We'll clean it over the wire wheel. Let me take a little bit of glass cleaner and clean that back wall up. There's one. Oh, there's that one. Well, it's out now. Sprayed a bunch of dust in my face, but it rusts. It's fine. It don't look bad. I just hate that it messed up right there, which it's damaged right here, so it's not that big a deal. I might be able to get some new ones if they ain't that bad. So I guess you can see where the cab meets the actual floor of the cab when they put it together at the factory. I'm just glad that ain't rusted out, because that's fixable right there. We can cut that out, weld up a new piece. So I'm gonna actually measure it now. About right. Here. 2 foot by 1 foot. 2 foot by 1 foot. Then we'll take the seal plate on the other side and see what that looks like. So let me take it off real quick. All right, let's measure this out from here to the inside it. I wonder how much a new tub is, because it's a lot. So if we go 2 feet in like the other side, I don't know how good that metal is if we weld to it. 33 inches by 26 inches. Driver. Alright, now we're going to take the trim for the headliner out and then the backing board. We're going to have to get a new one because this is, well, ripped on that side and it's sagging right here. Oh, exactly. Okay. Oh. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So now that the headliner and the trim is out, I need to measure for a new backboard. Yes. 50, probably 55, so we can cut some off. I'll do just a 5 foot by, say, probably get a 5x3 and then cut it down in length. Spring. Wow. Okay. So this was held on to the back side of it. Oh, interesting. Alright, well that is that door panel. And again, like I said, it's pretty decent shape. Looks like people drilled holes in it to get it to sit in a certain spot. Alright, now that we're on the inside, we're going to take this dash panel off and try to get this off. I was looking for some screws, but I don't really see anything. So I'm not really sure how it's held down. But we'll start by taking this out. Oh, my face. Yeah, so there's a button on the top of that light block right there, and you press it down and you pull it out. Yes. This guy's out. It's kind of butchered right here, but aside from that, it's not that bad looking. It's just these little, I don't even know what you call that. Okay, so we have a fuel gauge and temp gauge. No oil. Yeah, look at them gauges. Great shape. I wish it had the oil pressure and the amps or volts or whatever, but can't complain. Okay, so I looked at a video, and what it looks like you have to do, there's nuts holding this in, and it's 11/32, which I've got my little guys here, 11/32 out, and just have to reach your hand up there. There's like one here, back over here, just all over the place. So we're gonna get to doing that. Look at that. Oh. Two more. Oh my goodness.
Put them in there good, didn't they?
No, they just put them in a bad spot. So it's been a couple days since we last worked on it out here. We got all the interior stripped out, pretty much door panels off. Got the headliner out. Cleaned up all this right here, and we got some metal for this now, both of the holes on each side, and we got the seat out and we got it flipped over so we can take the tracks off. That'll probably be the first thing we do, so we can put it on the other seat. All right, now we're going to take the tracks off the new seat. There you go. Now the new tracks are on, and that seat will bolt right in. Good deal. Now we're going to paint some trim and the door panel. The one good door panel, passenger door panel. Alright, before we call it a night, I'm going to spray this, see what it looks like. Here's that paint I was talking about. It's a trim and bumper paint, Rust-Oleum. And we use it on everything. Pretty little spot. Probably gonna look pretty good. There's the door panel. Let me just take it in the light. It just looks, I mean, look at that. I mean, that looks like a brand new door panel. Like really, you'd never be able to tell that was green. I'm stoked with that, how it looks. Just looks great. So it should start coming together pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how things are going so far. Trying to get it done by the end of the month. So, and then we have to put in new exhaust manifolds. We bought some stuff for the exhaust today, so we got to put that back. So, yep, a little bit to do. Dad got some new tires. We haven't put them on the OT yet, but tomorrow or Monday we're gonna go out and change these tires over, take these off, and run them up to the tire shop and get them fixed. It's dark out here, but here's the tire. This is the back of it. We didn't have the white walls on the OT, but I think it'll look pretty good with them. So I gotta clean these up. Make sure they, you know, are actually white before I decide to put white walls on it. But I've always wanted something to have white walls on it, so I think it'll be pretty cool. I'm my cameraman before, so it's fine. Okay, so this was actually the door panel we got from the junkyard, and it's just missing a little piece here, and it's got a little crack right in here somewhere. And the other one, this was the one that came on it, and it's busted all through here pretty bad. So we're gonna paint this guy up, paint the trim for the headliner, and take the sun visors out and paint them. So we're gonna do that.
Is that good?
Right there. Yeah. All right, that's good. Yep, we'll call that good. All right, we got those painted. We're gonna let them dry, and we're gonna go take the sun visors out. Oh, no, don't lose it. All right, we're gonna get these ready for paint, and then after we paint these, we're gonna get started on that dash.
Checking in coat size. Gonna ask you.
There you go. Okay, now that we're waiting on the paint to dry, we're gonna be looking at this dash. Now you can see there's a lot of cracks in it right here. I've seen a few people, and this is what we're probably gonna do, is cut all these high spots out and then put some Bondo back in, sand it smooth, and then cover it with that vinyl. So I'm thinking just probably something like this. figure out if this is the best thing to use.
Take two.
Take two. Can you give me a little more length on that hose?
Yeah.
Okay, now we got all that junk cut out of it. I'm gonna blow it, and then we're gonna try some Bondo and see if we can't fill these holes up. All right, we'll get to the Bondo. So we're gonna sand it a little bit, and then we're gonna blow it off again and get it ready for some Bondo. So let's start sanding.
I pulled up and they weren't there, and I'm like,
Yeah, we went to the strip club.
yeah, that's right. Yep. Well, the gouge are out.
Yeah, I ripped them up. I've been sanding a little bit.
Yeah.
I blew it, and then I'm gonna blow it again.
You gonna put some coat on it?
Go to what? Bondo?
Bondo?
Yeah, that's what we were about to do.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Look at that door panel. Look at how good that looks.
Is that the driver's?
No, that's the one I painted last night.
Yeah.
Look, I
That's
mean,
good.
dang.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've cleaned it, sanded it a little bit. It's ready for Bondo. What we're gonna use is actually JB Weld body filler, but essentially Bondo. And so it says here, create a circle of filler 1/2 inch high, and then add a bead of hardener across the diameter of the filler. So I've never done any kind of Bondo, so we're just gonna try it out. There it goes. Stuff stinks. And then just a bead. Okay, let's see what we can do here. That look right?
Yeah, just you want to mix it until it's about one uniform color,
Right.
and then once you get it to that, you just gotta start applying because it will harden in like 4 to 5 minutes. Breathe.
And now.
You got like 30 minutes.
Kind of. Probably I have to do some more.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do a lot more.
Yeah. Hopefully we have enough. This is kind of fun because I've always wanted to do Bondo. Well, so far it's getting hard. Okay. I guess let's mix some more. Okay. Feel that hold up. Okay. Look at that. Already hard.
You might have put just a little bit
A little too much hardener, yeah.
Because they hardened up real quick.
That was pretty quick.
Because you see, that's not even.
It's warm.
Yeah, it's
Chemical reaction
Yeah.
taking place.
right here.
Yeah, no, put it right there next to that other one since it's hot. Just leave it out.
Oh.
Well, after a few hours, it's probably been an hour or so
Yeah.
of working on this, we have filled in the holes a little bit. We're probably gonna have to do some more, especially on the edge here, to help get that hump back. But I'm happy with it. First time ever doing Bondo or any kind of body filler. So we'll let it sit tonight. We'll have to get some more since I'm out, but we'll learn next time to use a different scraper because I think that was our main problem. We wasted quite a bit on the pad. So, but you know, You never learn unless you try. So I'm pretty happy with it. We'll catch y'all tomorrow. All right, it's the next day. We did this Bondo on the dash here last night, and I just a little bit ago grinded down some of the higher spots. We'll come back and sand it, and then we'll see how much more we have to do Bondo wise. Getting it ready for that vinyl, and Dad's over here working on the floors. We got the Fred Flintstone car right now, so he's done got it cut out. So he's about to weld that in once he gets done working the metal. Then we'll move on to that side, and my stuff should be coming in today. Here they are. So I decided to go ahead. These are the tires off of that truck, the tan one. And I decided to go ahead. It had white walls on the other side, so we're gonna see what that looks like. I just cleaned them up. I'm excited because I've always wanted some white walls on something, so I thought it'll be pretty nice. This one over here though, the tire shop said this one warped up real bad. So thankfully the truck came with the 2 spares, so we'll use one of them. Hopefully they're good, and we'll switch that Monday. So we won't be able to get it down on the ground with them. And then we also have to check the brakes out before we do that. So we're working on the metal right now, getting it fitted in. How does it fit?
Good.
Yeah, that's gonna look really good.
What did you say? Load so much. Gotta sit on my hands, keep them clapping.
That's right. And then I'm about to cut out the material for the dash. I mean, not the dash, the
Like so.
no,
All right, go ahead.
the headliner material. Yeah, just breaking it off. Well, I got that cut out, and Dad's been almost got one side done. I was just going to show you. I tried that smaller piece we made. We're probably just going to use one. Be strong enough. We kind of
Don't laugh at my welding.
yeah, the welder wasn't acting
Well,
right.
there's a welder and a welder. But it's stout.
Yeah, it's stout. That doesn't show anything, but yeah, it ain't gonna fall through.
No, I can stand on it probably.
Yeah. Here's our door panel. We're, you know, they've been gluing, fixing that, but I decided to try and do gray or silver here in the fins, and I think that looks really good.
It goes with the seat, really.
It goes with the seat, yeah, and the headliner being gray, and the tires, and I mean the wheels that are silver too. So I think it'll go together. I got to get a finer silver to get in this bottom line, top line right here.
You'll call you interior decorator.
That's right. All right, now we're gonna sand this down a little more. I took a grinder earlier and cut down the real big bad spots. We're gonna sand on this a little bit. Start with 80 grit and work our way up. All right, it's the next day. We finished the floorboards the other night, and I got to put some seam sealer down, and then we can paint them back, the rust preventative stuff, and then we'll start putting the sound editor down. So load this in. Yeah, exactly. All right, got my cop gun loaded. Not putting too much down because I've already done. You know, it's pretty much sealed, but I'm sure there's some spots. We just want to make sure that it doesn't. So I halfway figured it out. I used the what do you call that? I forget the name of it. To put some more holes in it, and it comes out a little better. It just must be a real. I mean, it's really thick, so I assume that's what it is. And maybe this isn't just the perfect caulk gun for it. But I'm putting it down, using this to spread it a little flatter, and it's going on. So we're gonna do this strip now. Just takes a little bit longer. I'm gonna call that good because this is rough. That's good enough. Wow, that's crazy. Things already, yeah, it's pretty much hard. So we'll start on the other side, and then we'll get to painting it. So yeah, what fun! All right, got some new gloves on. We're gonna try it again. Whew. Okay. Maybe this will go a little smoother. Jeez. Oh wow. There's so much more. Stupid. All right, I'm gonna get this done so we can go paint. So. I just speed through this. She's sealed now. I tell you what, that's one of the worst things I've ever had to do to a truck. But she is sealed all the way. So we are ready to go put some paint down on that side, and then this side, and then I'm gonna take a break. Probably call it a night, unless Dad wants to come work on the exhaust later. Whew, about got me wore out. All right, let's get the paint ready. Dark and full. Filled to the brim. Get your money's worth with this can. That is a strong smell. Wow. Just get you. Bring it in. I'm not going to do the whole cab floor because I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do the mat quite yet, but I'm going to start just right through here and over the hump. So, yeah. And no prep because it says to paint over rust. So, nice and thick on there. Kind of reminds you of them people on Instagram where they got that asphalt, but it's like the black stuff they put over top of it on driveways, and they roll it. I don't know. I may be the only one that gets that, but I don't know. They have to have the little sliders that go around. Surely somebody else watches that, right? Okay. I'll set y'all up so maybe you can see a little better. I don't think he had a very good view. Maybe that's a little better view now. You can see me putting her down. Screwdriver got away. They got to do some once we get the sound editor in here and it's not as sharp, I'll lay on my back and mess with the wires underneath there. I get it cleaned up. I always hate wires hanging down. Okay, I'll sit you guys up over there and you can watch me finish this under seat area. Boy, isn't that looking great? I don't see any more rust. Really changes the look of it, doesn't it? Whew. Wow. Wow. I'm pretty happy with that. Now I'm going to wait for it to dry, which will probably wait overnight just to be sure. And that's probably enough, really. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. That'll stop the rust like it is. So, it's been a couple days since we last painted this. We're going to start putting this kill mat down. Some sound deadener pretty much, and heat thermal shield. So that'll help with the heat comes off the motor there. And it'll definitely quiet it down in here. So we're going to put this down real quick. I love doing this. This is very satisfying. So. Pretty, ain't it? So we're just gonna start putting it down. Okay, so I just finished up putting the last piece in. We got it all in. It's looking great. I always love doing this because it just changes the whole thing. And the sound, listen. So much more quiet compared to like, which that's thin, but I mean that's, you can imagine something like that. Now like that, and the heat, it'll just do so much better. So I'm pretty happy with it. Now we're gonna try and lay that mat down in there. Get that sticky stuff all over you. Pretty hot. You know, letting it sit out in the sun. So this is just like a heavy duty floor mat you can get from, I think, Home Depot or Lowe's. Home Depot or Lowe's, sorry. So hopefully it'll do pretty good for us. I think it's a little big, we'll have to cut it down a little bit. Let me go on that side. try it. Come in here. Get up. Move you back. So it's looking like right now I'm gonna have to move it up some more, and we're gonna have a little bit of this back showing. I might have to cut some of that stuff out to make it look right, which it'll be underneath the seat, so you won't really see much of it. So let's keep fooling around with it. That's how it's looking right now. It'll be about almost a little further away. We'll have to cut probably some of that up right there off the firewall to get it to stretch, and then you're gonna have over here about 4 or 5 inches of exposed. I think I'm gonna wait till Dad gets here to help me with this, because it's quite the handful. I want his opinion on it, so I think we'll be back. I'm gonna go do some other stuff. So I just wanted to update on this dash here. I put another layer of Bondo on it, sanded it down. Now putting a layer of paint, which is paint and primer, which we're gonna cover it, so it doesn't matter what color it is underneath here. But putting that paint down just to make sure it seals the Bondo in, and then we're gonna wrap it. So that'll be tomorrow. So we're gonna wait for this to dry. So it's the next day. I got this dash painted up, and we had sanded it, Bondoed, filled the cracks, and you can see some of the cracks, but it's smooth. So we're gonna be able to put this vinyl material on here. So I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna do it, but we're just gonna figure it out. Now this,
Yep. Keep it tight.
right there.
Okay. Go ahead and spray down to
The whole
like
thing.
here.
One side.
Where did you stop?
Right here. Yeah. So take the roller, do it like this, up and this way, because it's got that ridge.
Just smooth it out some. Make sure you spray some down in there. Yeah. Not like that.
Off right there.
Okay. All right, Rick.
You got to pay attention.
It's coming down this way. Did you spray the?
I didn't spray that side, but
Yeah, we'll probably have to come back and do that.
yeah. So that.
Real tight.
Okay, so it's been a few days. Actually, might have been a week since I last recorded, but we were last working on the dash, I think was the last thing. And so we've done a lot. School started, so we've been real busy. But here's the truck now. We set it back on the ground from when it was before, got the wheels and tires on, and we went ahead, did some new brake lines in it, just the 2 in the front, 1 in the rear. And then put a new master cylinder in it, bled the brakes, all that. And then let's see what else. We went ahead, did the headliner, got that done, and it's just real simple. We used that white backboard and glued that material on it you can get from Hobby Lobby. and it turned out great. I mean, it just looks great. Painted the trim black earlier. We got the dash put in. It looks great. It really turned out great. We've been working in here a little bit. We got that new lens cover on. There's the new door handle, and the door panels are on. They look just great. And we're working on finishing interior. Went ahead, we fooled with this. Just can't get it to work right. So I went ahead and ordered a carpet, and we're gonna put that in. We have those original floor mats that came with the truck. It looked pretty good. And so that, and then we put the seat in. The interior pretty much would be done. We did go ahead and get a new radio put in because the thing was already cut out. So that should look pretty good once it's wired in. And you got the dash lights working. All the lights work pretty much right now. We'll go over everything when we get totally finished. But about to move it out so we can do some other stuff. Waiting on some more parts, door seals, all kinds of stuff. So we'll pick back up on it. Well, you'll see right now, but it'll be a day or so for us. So. All right, so some of our parts have started coming in. We're getting real close to finishing up. We're actually going to change out the steering wheel first thing. I got the new one. Here is the new one. So it should be it's a lot better than this one. This one's just horrible shape, and there's no fixing it. And it was missing, tore up, and whatnot. So that'll really make it come together. Finish this interior off once the carpet's in and the seat's in. So start releasing this. Could just come off. No.
Did it come out?
That just came out. It stripped it, didn't it?
No?
Oh. What about? Oh.
That's what it is.
Where is? You're there. Oh yeah, it does. Now we got it taped off. We're just gonna put a little black on it, and then we'll come back and do this indicator. And tomorrow we'll put the steering wheel on. All right, that looks good enough for me. We're gonna call it a night. Okay, so we're back. It's the next night, and this is done drying finally, the steering column. So we're gonna put the steering wheel on now. So it should look pretty darn good with the new steering wheel on. I'm getting real close here. Oh yeah. Now we got the tape off there. That looks real nice. And so now I got to figure out having an adapter here for it. I got to figure this out. I'm gonna look up a video, see how to do this. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we last left off again, trying to put the steering wheel on, and that took a lot longer than it should have. And but it's on now, and it's nice. It really is. Helps this whole dash come together. We went ahead, put the lenses back in. I think we had some new knobs we got. And here's our radio we went in and put in, and we'll show you that in here in a little bit. But I mean, all this is done now. It's looking great. So all that's left is put the carpet in here and put the seat in, some seat belts, repainted the old ones black, and then we got also some new seal plates. Went ahead and got some. So let's put the carpet in right now. it's gonna really help it. Okay, I think I kind of got it set where I want it full with a little bit on that side. Here are the new seal plates. I mean, look at that. That's slick right there. So it'll lay right in here. Okay, I was able to get one screw in right here, and most of these I'm gonna have to re-drill. First of all, a lot of them, well, 2 of them have screws left in them, but because we replaced the floor, it's covered up by the new floor, so I'll have to re-drill them. And then I'm not sure about this one. I think it's the same. It has one, but I don't know, I can't get whatever's sticking through there out. So we're just gonna re-drill some of them, but look at that. And that's really just gonna look nice. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Screw this here. Perfect. I think I found the old hole. That one. Do a little bit of carpet with that one. Should have a little better view from right there. So I think that's about where I want everything. And let's see, I need to poke around and see what I got. See the hole right here. I can see the hole right here. There we go. Okay, that gets us started. This guy needs to angle. Yep. Okay, so we got the carpet in, went ahead and put all the steel plates down and adjusted a little bit. And now we're gonna have to make the holes for the seat bolts and the seat belts. So I went ahead and stuck me a screwdriver up here. Stuck a screwdriver right through here. And then we're gonna heat up this socket right here on the end of it with a blowtorch. And then just stick it down and it'll make us a hole. So. And now, of course, these wrinkles and everything, they'll eventually come out, just since it's new carpet. But, so just okay. There we go. Huh. There's a hole now. It stinks too. It was probably a little bigger than what we needed for the track, but that'll work for the, I might go down to socket size for that, but yeah, there it is. Get that one there. Perfect. There we go. Okay. Well, that's this side done, so we're going to go on to the other side. So we got all the holes done, heated up. Boy, it's hot out here today, I tell you what. But we got to put these in right here and be something like that. And so. Yeah, that looks clean right there. Do that side. Oh yeah, look at that. That's clean right there. Now obviously the green doesn't help right there, but yeah, that is really coming together. And all that's left now is a seat. So I'm gonna try and put that in. Okay, so I got it up into the cab. I used this mat here to make sure it didn't pull the carpet with it. Push it up in here. So now I've got it set. Take this mat out. Just right. It's lined up right there. Son. Oh yeah. We're gonna go ahead and clean this again though once we get it finished, but I think it's scooted forward, but darn, look at that. That's nice right there. Boy, can you imagine driving? Oh, does the horn work? A little bit. Yeah. That's awesome. Now we're gonna bolt it down. Oh, now we'll go over there, slide it back, wipe it down, and then I think we may, I'll explain. Okay, finally the seat is back in. Oh yeah, just need to put that headrest down, but anyway, well, this is the interior pretty much done. We'll do one last look in here in just a minute. So just like that, I'm gonna call it. This has been the interior on this old Ford truck. I'm real happy about it. We'll do some shots here in just a minute. We've done a lot in this video. If you've stayed this long, I assume you halfway like what we do, so we'd appreciate a subscribe and comment below what you think, what you would have done differently. But I'm pretty happy with it. You know, new carpet, the seat found out of a junkyard, out of like an 80s Ford, I think it was. This is a great find. It was like $90 for it. I mean, just I'm so happy with it. The new headliner, that was so easy to do. I know I didn't show it, but if you want to find out how, just go online. There's plenty of videos out there how to do it, and it looks slick. All kind of repainted stuff, door panels, got a new gauge lens, steering wheel, radio, Bluetooth radio, you know, just one off of Amazon, something like that, because it was already cut out. So we used what we got. We made a little plate. It looks real nice. A brake pedal, I mean, just a bunch of stuff. Now there's a few things I need to finish up, like a little high and low switch. Got to do one of them, but I'm gonna call it on this one. And if you enjoy, subscribe and whatnot. And then maybe on the next one we might be doing Poppy's patina on this thing. We're gonna try it out, see what we think, clean up underneath the motor bay a little bit, and that'll be pretty much it. Be ready to get it on the market. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.